Boom. Entry granted into Croatia.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you in Croatian.
In this episode of We Are Adventure Riders, we're exploring Croatia. From the breathtaking lakes and waterfalls of Plitvice and Krka national parks, to the historic old towns in MOTOVUN, PULA and Trogir. Oh, and we almost get the bike stuck down a steep, rocky track trying to find a camp spot near the coast.
Lucy, another new country. Woo! Let's go! England, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany. I ran out of fingers on one hand.
On.
Switzerland, Italy, Slovenia, Croatia. This is number 9. Country number 9. MOTOVUN. This is where we're going.
Going up and away.
Whoa.
Whoa.
MOTOVUN is a teeny tiny, very cute old town atop a hill. Nice to just walk around, but it's famous for truffles. So the region that we're in, Croatia, is called Istria, and it's got one of the largest habitats of white truffle in the world, here in the MOTOVUN forest. This is olive oil white truffle, and they call it Gold of Istria, which is the white truffle.
This is the new game while we're going along in Croatia. 36 degrees! That's bonkers. We've arrived at our next destination, ROVINJ. And here is the Colosseum. Right, we've just arrived at the start of quite a famous riding road in Croatia between Plomin and all up the coast towards Krka. We've already seen a lot of bikers flying around corners with their knee out, and talking to a local biker a few towns ago, he said look out for the locals because they are nuts. And the plan is to ride the UCKA Pass. I think it's just quite a short pass, but supposedly a very nice fun road. It takes us up into the mountain where we get a nice view as well. So let's get ready to tear some rubber up.
Quick update, we're in Punat on the island of Krka in Croatia, and we've been at this really cute little campsite surrounded by olive trees on this hill with a nice view over the marina. We intended to stay here for 2 nights, but we've been here for 4, so it feels a little like we've just stopped the trip.
We got lots of stuff done, which we needed to.
Yeah, we caught up on loads of things, and we were going to leave yesterday, but it was raining all day yesterday and forecast rain today, and we're going to go next to Plitvice Lakes, which is one of the most beautiful places in Croatia, and it costs like 30 quid to get in, and we just didn't want to ride there in the rain, arrive and it's all raining and grey and miserable, so we put it off one more day.
We want blue skies and sunshine, please.
Exactly.
Time to leave this beautiful campsite and try and navigate this hefty thing out of that narrow thing. Here we go, through the olive trees. Through the rocks. Success! Right, ready Lucy?
Ready.
Alright.
We are back on the road.
Oh, it feels great to be back on the bike actually, and very much looking forward to getting the adventure going again.
We're driving along some of the Adriatic coastal route, which basically just runs down the length of Croatia near the sea.
What are we doing, Luce?
We're gearing up, ready for the rain.
Oh, yeah.
It looks miserable over there.
We're riding directly into the rain, so this is the routine. We get the waterproofs out,
Don't let them blow away.
and we put them on. That's the name. Such luxury. 1, 2, 3, 4 walls and a ceiling and a bed. Total luxury. So this is Plitvice Lakes. You can see one of them there. Plitvice Lakes is a series of 16 lakes running north to south over about 8 kilometers, all interconnected by these just incredible waterfalls that cascade between the lakes over little cliffs. There's big ones, small ones, over like plants growing all around them. Really, really beautiful. And they've created these walkways and paths all around the lakes. Different options you can do, short to long, and you can even walk all the way around it. And there's a boat that takes you across the centre, there's a bus that brings you back. It's all really well designed, so you get the best views of all of the best places and you don't miss anything. So the way they arranged the route, or at least the one we did, is you walk all the way up the lakes while taking the boat across, and then the bus brings you all the way back down, but then the final walk is up along these cliffs, so you get a view down onto it. You get to walk in and amongst all the waterfalls and get up close to them, and then you get the view down from above, which for us is great because drones are not allowed here. So Plitvice Lakes is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Croatia. They get more than 1 million people come here every year. It is a must see.
I second that.
This place is just spectacular. I mean, every corner you turn there's more of this. It's just endless waterfalls that look like that. Suited up and ready to leave again. Plitvice was amazing, well worth a visit. And now we're going to drive to Zadar just to explore, and then wild camping later.
Alright then.
Time to go!
This part of Croatia is very different to the coast. We're a bit higher up here and it's lush green, hills, mountains everywhere. A bit cooler. It's a nice view, isn't it? And these are nice roads.
Tonight is going to be our first wild camp in Croatia. We found a spot on Iovalander that looks like it's quite a remote area, tucked away under some trees, so should be safe. Nice camp spot. Just cooked up dinner. Pasta again, of course, no surprise. How was it? How was it, Lucy, today?
Juicy.
Yeah, juicy pasta. This is our little camp spot. We're just outside of Krka National Park. It's a good spot. Only downside so far are the creepy crawlies. Lucy's already seen this big, long-legged green thing, and then a cricket jumped right in her lap, scared the shit out of her. Apart from that, we're okay. And then tomorrow, we head to Krka National Park. Just getting suited up to leave our camp spot here. So so I've got to navigate out without going on a load of glass. Lucy has stood where I should not ride. Okay. We're back on the bike and it feels good. There is not a cloud in the sky. The sun is beaming. It's 8:30 and it's already 27 degrees. We've just got a short ride to the entrance of Krka National Park today. This is Krka National Park, and specifically we're in the most popular area, which is near Skradinski Park, which is where they've got the biggest and best waterfalls. Fishing here would be a piece of piss. Just drop in a net and scoop out your dinner. It's very similar to Plitvice National Park, where we were yesterday, in that it's a series of small lakes separated by endless waterfalls flowing down over limestone and through greenery. But the difference is, although it's slightly smaller, it's half the price, and
You can swim.
you can swim here. We've ridden about 35 minutes north up through Krka National Park to another nice waterfall called Ruski Slap.
Ruski slap.
Ruski Slap. We've just had a short little ride from Skradin over down towards Split, and we're headed to Trogir. Trogir is perhaps one of the most beautiful little coastal towns we come to. Specifically, we're in the old town, and it is made up of all of these well, very old buildings and churches, and there's like a fort castle on the end. And here is where the money comes. Look at that. There are some unbelievable super yachts parked up right by the side of the old town. Just huge. We're just riding to our camp spot for the night. We're on this little island, it's just opposite Trogir. Just driving through, past all these little beaches and beach cafes, and just wanted to sit there and sup a cool one. But we're not on holiday, we're on an adventure. With a bit of off-road action. This is good, doesn't it, Louise, for a camp spot? No one around. Can't see a friggin' thing. Doesn't help. Crikey. The only thing that worries me about this sort of track is punctures. Yeah, let's just pause here. So we've driven down this track quite a long way actually, and it got more and more overgrown, more and more bumpy and rocky, and at the end there is a spot for a tent, but it's surrounded by ants, like millions and millions of ants. So we've got to get out of here. So we've got to turn this hefty beast around. We're nearly there. Super easy. Whoa. Okay. If you're thinking of coming on an adventure around the world, highly recommend you get the biggest bike you can find and put as much stuff on it as you can find, because you will never get stuck. No matter what situation you're in, you'll always be able to get yourself out of it. All right. Whoa. Oh. It's still upright. It's still on two wheels. And just like that, it's facing the other direction. I mean, what more do you want from me? Let's go. Now we've got to navigate back up this fucking little track. Here we go, here we go. We're off. Okay. Just got to keep it rolling. Keep the wheels rolling, keep the momentum going. Let the bike move around underneath us a little bit. Avoid big rocks, avoid loose rocks. We made it out, Lucy. Still alive. Whoop. Much difficulty, as you saw, finding a camp spot for the night. I think we've hit a winner very close to that track that we were trying to drive down. We found another track that sort of went down the hill, but then it's got this little off cut that comes up here. You can see our tent in the background there. Oop. I think tonight could be the first night that we leave our hood off. What do you reckon?
I reckon so.
So we don't put the proper cover on the tent.
And we watch the sunrise in the morning.
Yeah, that's the dream anyway.
Look at this beautiful view.
This is what we've got. The sun just set. Looking out over this bay.
View of all of the islands. Can't see them on camera.
It's beautiful.